Hi YouTube, how are you doing, and welcome back to Phasmophobia. In this video we found the mirror, and I had a chat about why I think the mirror is personally a super strong curse possession. I think it is one of the most underrated ones because it doesn't really look that awesome. It is a very simple thing. You pull it up, you see the ghost room, but the feature that it gives you of seeing the ghost room throughout the whole game, so even if it changes you can see it again, and the fact that you control your entire sanity bar with it by just lowering it at will, and even triggering a hunt if you use it at 0% sanity. I think it is a really strong curse possession. I would love to know what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it, but let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the game.
We got a Joseph Clark, a ghost event, EMF reader, and smudge sticks. Let's go do the thing, shall we? Does the no key entry still work? Nope, they blocked it off. You can no longer glitch in your fuse Batman. But I made a video on that if you want to watch me finish a game without getting the key. It's pretty cool. Music box. Phone. In here. And to turn on a light. Right? Did it? Turn on the breaker. Run. Run back. What cursed item is the least dangerous? Oh, we got a mirror. Mirror! Mirror is the least dangerous, in my opinion. It is actually probably the one I was underestimating the most when I first saw the cursed items. It is genuinely one of the better ones. You won't be able to use it to... It's like, you won't be able to use it to get any interactions, but you can continuously use it to like re-find the ghost room every time during the whole mission. If you keep your sanity high enough, like if you use it at 0 sanity, it'll break right away. So make sure you use it when you have some sanity to spend on it. But you can keep it like, you can keep it functional the whole game. If you only use it very short every time. And then you can like keep finding the ghost room over and over and over again. You can get your sanity low enough to just get a hunt. If you want to get a hunt, just use the mirror a little bit, and then you'll be in hunting range, and you can just get a hunt that way. That's actually a very useful thing about the cursed items, is that you can trigger a hunt. But the great benefit of specifically the mirror is that you don't necessarily have to use, like, you can just drain sanity until you're like below like 20%, and then stop. And then you don't have cursed hunts, because cursed hunts are very scary. Like, let's say you're using the voodoo doll instead, and you're triggering a hunt with that. From that point on, after you've triggered a hunt, every single hunt you get will have a 1-second grace period and be extra long, which is very dangerous. Especially if you're still collecting evidence and being close to the ghost. That 1-second grace period kills so many people. What the fuck? Oh, we got fingerprints. Nice. Fingerprints on the window. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Let's play some more. The death card is a cursed hunt. Yeah, it didn't used to work like that, but it is now. Der Unter Handler. Thank you for the 2 months. Yeah, on Nightmare, it's a little bit more scary because you don't necessarily know how much sanity you have, right? So you can't, like, you don't know if you're already at 0, and then you use the mirror and then it cracks, and then bada bing, bada bye, you're dead. To the grace. Knock on the window again. That's another thingy. It is. Fill it in. Fingerprints. Can you give us a sign? Could be another Goryo with fingerprints. Let's stand over here. See if we can get dots. That's a door. Keep checking for the Obake. If it doesn't leave a fingerprint, just throw this. Oh, there's something in there. If it doesn't leave a fingerprint when it touches a or a light switch, a window, or like a door outside of a ghost event, it is an Obake or a mimic doing Obake things. Can you give me a sign? Turned off the breaker, not a Jane, but also annoying. I took the mirror photo, right? No, I didn't. No, you like when you start this game, you get the starter equipment, which is enough. You can finish a full game using just starter equipment. Not on Nightmare necessarily, but you won't even have access to Nightmare. I think Nightmare, I don't even know, when does Nightmare unlock? I think the, like, Professional, Intermediate, and Nightmare unlock after you've gained a certain amount of levels. I don't think you just get that from the get-go. From the get-go. 35 it is? Level 30? Okay, so yeah, you can't even attempt to do a Nightmare, which would be a very bad idea. I would probably recommend not doing Nightmare for, like, until you're done with Professional and you feel like, I would like that the game is a little bit harder, I would like a special challenge. Like, then you can do Nightmare. But for most people, especially when you're just starting out, there's really no reason to do Nightmare shenanigans. Like, Professional is awesome. It's a very... Professional is an amazingly balanced difficulty, in my opinion. Very well done. You missed a bone where the phone rang. Oh. Smudge sticks, I can do that. What are some tips for Nightmare? I mean, you really gotta know the behaviors of each ghost. Like, you gotta know the go-to tells, which I've made videos on that, and I also explained it lots of times. I didn't want to do that! I wanted to light the smudge stick! It's fine, we can still get a perfect game, because we have fingerprints, but... Now I have to take a ghost photo! God damn! And I didn't want to take a ghost photo, because I'm lazy. Aha. Let's get the bone. It keeps turning off the breaker. You're kind of fucking annoying. It's a paranormal smudge stick, yeah. I'll convince my boss of that. Any bone, anywhere? I want it. Like, especially if you have a roaming ghost, man, the mirror can save you so many times. On large maps, it seems to be somewhat bugged. Like, I've had situations on large maps where you look at the mirror and it shows, like, straight up the wrong room, which doesn't really... That's kind of stupid. Like, we had that when we were playing Asylum with CJ. I posted that video today. Oh, it was there? I didn't even... Okay, you guys already knew. Turning on lights and all the things. Any thingies on that? Yes, you are just not an Obake, that's for sure. Let's check. See? See? Now I know it's a foyer. It became foyer ghost. I hope I don't have too low sanity now, but I'm gonna quickly place this here. That's so useful. I fucking love the mirror, actually. It's like the most underrated cursed item. Like, I thought it was bad when I thought it was the worst one when I first was trying them out. It's at least visually pleasing one. Like, the voodoo doll looks absolutely awesome, but it's not, the voodoo doll is just, you have to put yourself in so much danger to get anything out of the voodoo doll that it's just really not doing much. For Gian, thank you for the prime. Can you show me dots? You gotta give me one more evidence. Come on, you can't just do this. You can't just hide all of it. That's rude. I'm looking here because I'm suspecting it might be a Goryo since we have not seen any evidence besides the fingerprints. It's doing lots of fingerprints though, but I can't. That's not enough. We need more. Yeah, the tarot cards are just so satisfying when they go well, and when you get like a ghost event off of it, they look absolutely awesome. Like, basically the voodoo doll is just as if you have tarot cards, but all of the cards are tower cards. Aha! There you go. We got dots. And then there's one death card in there. That's kind of what it is. I should probably take some pills since we have the mirror. Like, it's a cool thing. The thing with the mirror is that you can just keep your sanity at the highest. You don't have to get hunted. As soon as you want to get hunted, just pull up the mirror and like you can call it quits. Because usually, the thing with most cursed possessions is that you can't really use them if you want to play like safe and not get cursed hunts right away. Because cursed hunts are very scary. They're extra long. They have 1 second grace period. They're gonna kill you sometimes. If you don't want to do that right away, you can't use the item. Like a voodoo doll, you can't use that right away because the first pin might be the hard pin, and then you're gonna be in a shitty situation from there on out. But the nice part about the mirror is that you can always use it, as long as you don't use it when you're at 0% sanity, which should be easy to make sure of. Just to take 1 pill before you use the mirror if you really think that you might be at 0. Anyway, can you show yourself? Do something. Come on, ghost. It's time. Did I smudge just now? No, let's smudge. Let's get some activity. Here goes. We also could use some Goryo check. We're gonna stand over here. This is technically outside of the room. I'm gonna glitch the door away from me so we can look through it. And now if we see dots in the... that, basically. If we see dots in the camera, but not in real life, which just happened as I was explaining that, then it's a Goryo. And otherwise, it's not a Goryo. So this is the way you check for them. Just step outside of the room that the ghost is in, hold the cam, because if you look from the truck, you don't know, right? You don't know if the dots that you see also were there without the camera. You just can't know. Unless you have, like, someone else in the room. But that's the thing. You can't have someone else in the room, because if you have someone else in the room, the ghost won't, the Goryo won't show any dots. Not even in the truck, because the Goryo doesn't do the dots. That's what this means. It won't do the dots if there's people in the ghost room, so you have to step out of it, like that. I thought there was just a little girl standing there, but it's actually my tripod that I literally just put there, so I guess I'm stupid. Anyway, can you do something? Let's get this out of the previous ghost room. Because it should still be here, right? Yep, it's still there. Love the mirror. Honestly, mirror might be like the most... Mirror genuinely might be the best cursed possession on like nightmare mode if you just want to figure out the ghost. It doesn't help you with like getting a ghost photo. Like right now, we need a ghost event. Like if we had the summoning circle, we could just get a ghost event and a ghost photo easily. I also want the ghost photo because then I can save this stupidity of mine that I took this photo because I'm a dumbass. Can you give me a sign, please? Hello? The weird part is that it did change Ghost Room, even though Goryos don't roam that much, because that's the weakness of the Goryo, is that they don't roam much. You're rarely seen far from the place of death. Can you do something, Ghost? That would help me a lot. Yeah, you're doing... I mean, I guess you're doing lots of stuff, but, like, you show yourself instead. I would like that a lot. Hello? Give me a sign. Show yourself. Yeah, FNAF VR was really fun. I would do a FNAF or a Phasmo VR stream, but I don't know. We were doing Welcome to the Game earlier today, so we don't want to. I didn't have it set up. It takes quite a while to set up VR. You can't just do it halfway through the stream. You throwing the doggies around? Do we make a pile of doggies? Doggy pictures and cat pictures and all the pictures? Give us a sign. Show yourself. I do something. Oh, give us a sign. I don't want to use the mirror anymore because I might be very low. Hopefully I don't get hunted from there. Let's check for any closet hiding spots. So we don't have to hide behind the door. Maybe we have to. I don't know. Unlucky. Shrisner, thank you for the sub. The Frostbolt, thank you for the prime. This one? Like, I don't understand. Last game, or last time I played on Tanglewood, we had that one locker. I don't understand. It seems like the developers also don't understand why sometimes on Nightmare mode, all the hiding spots are blocked, like all the locker and closets are blocked, but other times they aren't. Like, I don't understand how this happens. Because it's not random. Like, the amount of hiding spots is not random according to the developers. But, explain this. Like, why are all the hiding spots blocked right now? Whereas last time, literally 2 games ago, I played also Tanglewood on Nightmare, and this spot was unblocked. Like, how does... I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense. Having a hiding spot is a bug? I don't know why they make it so that by design you have no hiding spots on Nightmare. I really think that's bad. I don't think we should make it so that, like, you can't hide. Especially against certain ghosts, like, you can't hide. I know a lot of people are not playing, like, professional, are not playing Nightmare or even professional because they're just like, I can totally find myself in the people that find it just completely unfair that you can't, like, it's kind of dumb, right? It removes a lot of creativity from the player, or like, just like things that the player can do. It just removes gameplay elements. Like, now you can no longer hide. Now you have to hide in these, like, behind door spots, which some people find that cheesy. It's just a normal game mechanic in my opinion. It's like, exactly, the game is designed to block line of sight with doors, so using doors to block line of sight is literally just using the game mechanics in a smart way. It's not glitch or cheesy at all, in my opinion. But I know some people think that, and that's why they're not playing on, like, professional and Nightmare, because they're like, fuck this, I can't hide anywhere. Like, what are you supposed to do when you can't hide anywhere? It's like, just sit somewhere and fucking die. I don't think, I think you should be, I think surviving a game should always be down to player skill and not player luck. Like, if I just, let's say the ghost hunts right now, and I just run into the basement and hide right there. If I survive, I'm just lucky because the ghost didn't go that way, which is fine. Like, I survived, but it's kind of stupid that you have to get lucky to survive instead of have to be good to survive, right? Make sense? Anyway, you've used 2 crucifixes. Why are you not doing ghost events? What have I done to you, Goryo? Do you not hear me? Do you hate me? Are you, like, we've just been having a golly old chat here with the people, but not with you, apparently. Are you gonna do anything? Like, is it time to shine? Kids bedroom locker? I just checked that one. That one is blocked. Unless you don't mean that one. Can you give us a sign? Hello? Can you do something? Yeah, I mean, I've said this many times before. I always find it dumb when people say, well, there's no hiding spots. It's supposed to be hard. It's Nightmare mode. Come on now. Like, again, that comes back to shouldn't the hardest difficulty be the most skillful difficulty? Isn't it dumb that, oh, whoa! Let's go. Nice. You're putting the point to you're being the period to my sentence right now. Thank you. Isn't it dumb that the hardest difficulty requires the most luck? I think that's like, I don't know. I find the argument it's supposed to be the most difficult, or like it's supposed to be unconditionally difficult, like in stupid ways. I find that weird. Like, there's some critique. I love Nightmare mode. I fucking love this. Like the challenge it adds and the fun scenarios you get into. It can be a bit samey when you get like multiple combinations of ghosts in a row where you have to go, oh, I have to do the same thing I did last game. I have to check for salt. Is it a wraith? I have to check if it's a spirit. I have to check if it's an X and a Y and a Z. Basically, that can be a bit annoying. But then, what was I saying? But that's why you don't always have to play Nightmare mode. Like, I like to play Nightmare mode in like phases. Now I am in a bit of a Nightmare mode mood, but sometimes I just play Professional because Professional is honestly the most balanced difficulty in my opinion. There's still lots of hiding spots blocked even on Professional. So, especially on the maps like Willow Street House, where most of the hiding spots that are blocked are already bad anyway. Like, the chance that you get an unlocked hiding spot that's actually useful is basically 0 on Willow Street House, so you have to use doors there. And I know some people are not a fan of doors, but it's just the state of the game. Like, if all hiding spots are going to be blocked, the only way you can survive 100% of the time is using creative hiding spots instead of just sitting somewhere and then just dying. Let's get a hunt. I just want to see the ghosts attack me. Here we go. I could die, but I hope not. Smudge! Run! And then this spot is basically where you hide. This is like, there's also, you can also hide in the room before this one. You can hide behind the door as well. Just anywhere you can basically lock off a large portion of the room with a door like this. Like, the only way that this ghost kills me is if it roams, like if it walks into this specific cone of the map, which is a tiny portion of the map, right? If I were just sitting in this room, it would have to step anywhere into this room and then it would kill me. But by holding the door like this, I reduce the area that it can kill me by so much. All right. Anyway, yeah, some doors. This spot was blocked. This spot used to be where you hide, but this is not like a spot that can be unlocked. This is always blocked. I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand the sentiment behind blocking all the hiding spots. Like, what is a player supposed to do? If there's no hiding spots and you don't, like, I guess you should just always hold a smudge stick, but like you're making the right answers to the questions that the game asks very limited. Like, in order to survive, if the answer is always just hold the smudge stick and just get lucky that it doesn't find you, I don't know. I think that's, but that's not what the game is right now. But especially to the people that are like, oh, hiding spots behind doors are dumb. Like, what are you supposed to do? Just die? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, that was a Goryo. We had a little chat about the game, and I still got a perfect game, even though I missed that one photo like an idiot. There you go. Also, since we were talking about that earlier today, I would love to know what you think is the most useful cursed possession, the safest cursed possession, and the weakest cursed possession. I think the voodoo doll is by far the weakest one. Maybe the tarot cards as well, because the tarot cards are kind of, like, they can just kill you outright, which none of the others can actually kill you outright. The voodoo doll is just bad by design, that you have to use the voodoo doll in the ghost room to get any use out of it, but then you're gonna trigger a hunt and kill yourself sometimes. That's just dumb. The mirror is really useful. It's kind of underrated. Maybe not the best one. I don't know what the best one would be. Maybe the board is the best one. Guess you can... Yeah, the board might be the best. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you liked the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the Love the Gamers here in chat, you can join us over at twitch.tv/insum every single day at 7 p.m. Central European Time. Thank you very much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good one.